Hello, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Thank you each and every one of you. Thanks to each one of you for supporting me this far. And as you know, this is not a channel that focuses only on language learning and grammar, because you cannot learn any language by knowing only the grammatical area. You are looking for ideas, you are looking for thoughts, you're looking for flow and fluency. So are you ready for today's topic? Now look at the screen. I am interested in music. That's the sentence given on the screen. There are a lot of people who tell me, ma'am, this is a sentence in the present tense, and why is interested in the past tense? You must already be knowing the answer to this, but there are people who are working on it. You should know why combinations don't go together. So here in this sentence, interested is adjective, not verb. Verb is am, and am is known as a helping verb. See, when we learned grammar, or when we learn grammar, we know that these are action words. Okay, verbs are action words. But today, people have segregated verbs into linking verbs, helping verbs, and action words. This is only to ease the approach of people towards language. So some people, when they segregate, people find it very easy to remember and to dissect a sentence. Definitely when you speak, you are not going to look into the whereabouts of the sentence or break the sentence or dissect the sentence. When you speak with fluency and flow. But in this particular sentence, something is very important. I am interested in music. Interested is the adjective. I've heard a lot of people speaking in good English, but sometimes they say, I am interested in music. And that is grammatically wrong. And they say interest, it shouldn't be interested because the sentence is in present tense and it should be interest. So logically, okay, I understand what you're trying to tell me when you consider interest as a verb. But here, interested is an adjective. Interested is an adjective. So there are a lot of words as such, excited, confused, such kind of words. And you have to be very careful when you combine them in the past perfect forms, present perfect forms. I don't want you to learn parts of the sentences one by one. I've already done videos on perfect tenses. Please scroll down. Listen to those videos and then come back instead of asking me to upload more, because I feel people are not able to speak fluently in the English language with good thoughts and ideas because they don't give importance to books. They don't give importance to listening. They don't give importance to contemplation and reflection. Now, these may sound very bombastic. You may feel that I'm loading you with these words, but that's not the truth. And always remember, like sometimes when we speak, we may think this way, that this is present tense, this is past tense. Interest is present tense and interested will be past tense, because ed words are always past tense. That's how we learn. So do not get confused when it comes to this particular sentence. I'm interested in singing, I'm interested in music. Also, we are interested in learning English. I know that this is a short video, but I feel the urgency of clarifying this particular sentence with you, because there are a lot of learners who make mistakes. They are quite good with speaking, but when it comes to subtle differences as these, they make a mistake. Also, another sentence, why did you stop me? It's stop there. Did. Why did you stop me, and not why did you stopped me? Okay, so people feel, okay, you already stopped me, so it should be ed. No, why did you stop me? So always with did, the past form of the verb will not go together with did. You can always read more on the usage of did and how things are conveyed from the grammar articles. Now, when I speak about grammar articles, I need to tell you that you're not going to sit and learn the rules as such, because that's not going to give you the flow and that's not going to give you the fluency. You need to work on ideas. You need to reflect and contemplate, think for a longer period of time on the ideas that you wish to communicate. So as you know, language is always for expression. When you read books, it's a sort of expression. Okay, there are a lot of people who tell me that books are just compilation of papers and we have got fantasy, and also there is no reality to books. See, you should remember that books are written by people who live on this planet and who have experienced a lot of things. Inspired thoughts will be there. There'll be a lot of books by martyrs, by great leaders. So it's from the experience. Nobody can write a book just like that. Being an author, I'm not trying to tell you that it's very difficult to write a book, but you should have some essence. You should have thoughts. So you will have tinges of fantasy. Of course, you will have little bit of fantasy here and there. Depends on the books, because when we read fiction books, you will have fantasy, you will have a lot of imagination, and you may feel that this is not going to happen on earth. But that is an exaggerated version of thoughts. There is always something basic, and the exaggerated version makes it a book that is filled with fantasy and fiction. So sometimes people express through fantasy, sometimes people express through imagination, and sometimes what people will do, they will always stand on the reality, the ground level, and they'll try to convey. So it's only for the audience. Just like how you have films, you have different types of genre, and you have comedy, entertainment, and people always choose to watch different types of films. Just like that, you've got fantasy, you've got fiction, you have got real life stories, autobiographies. So like that, there are people who are interested in different types of books, cinemas, or whatever you're trying to read. So these are different genres. These are different types of information, and through that you get the thread of wisdom, resources. Okay, even when you Google, you have different types of resources. You filter, and then you take the one that is really apt for you, or that works the best for you. So I hope you get the gist of today's video. It's really important. See, when you make minor errors, you will know that you're making a mistake, and that could disrupt the flow of language, and that's when you feel, I'm not good with speaking. So when you pay attention to such minute errors, you will feel good, you will feel confident. And when you know that you have made a mistake, why don't you rectify that and not repeat the mistake for the third or fourth time? Okay, so this is the clue to learning language in a better way and rectifying all your mistakes. God bless you, and all the very best. Thank you for supporting me this far. Bye-bye.